Everyone loves an unexpected plot twist, but your education shouldn't be one of them. And nobody understands that better than Southern New Hampshire University. SNHU's online degree programs provide the flexibility you need, backed by support you can count on. With over 200 affordable options in psychology, criminal justice, business, and more, SNHU is built to fit your life and your budget. Visit snhu.edu/lastpodcast to learn more. That's snhu.edu/lastpodcast. Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have trusted Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. Just tell Progressive what you want to pay, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Visit Progressive.com to find a car insurance rate that works for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Do you want to listen to Last Podcast on the Left without ads? Do you want extra content? Do you want to see what it's like behind the scenes? Patreon.com/Last Podcast on the Left.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the Last Podcast
On the left.
Side stories?
That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories. Yes. First of all, what a lovely day to be in New York City. Our childhood homes, comedy childhood,
And
it's
you're from here.
I'm from here. Not to brag, but I never get to do this. We never get to do this as a show.
What's that?
Bringing somebody new, a new permanent third co-host to Side Stories.
Big news.
I can't believe it. Obviously, it took a lot to really work it out. But I'd like to introduce to you one of our favorite comedians who's going to be joining Side Stories permanently.
Big news.
Big news.
Fucking rock and roll.
Hunter, come in here.
Yes.
Hunter
Hunter
Biden.
Biden, everybody. Come on in,
Wow,
brother. Come on in.
Fooled you. Fooled you, you fucking idiots.
Free at last. Free at last.
I love you, Hunter.
He went to the mountaintop, folks.
Dude, I love a guy that got to smoke crack, smile along the way, and make it out alive.
Who do you think has had more sex in the White House, Hunter Biden or JFK?
Ooh, man, Bill Clinton? Come on. In terms of gay sex, it might be Abraham Lincoln.
Hell yeah. Free Chelsea Clinton.
Where is she at?
Yeah.
Let's investigate Chelsea Clinton. Can we investigate Chelsea Clinton? Welcome to Side Stories. I'm Henry Zabrowski. I'm sitting here with Ed Larson.
Yes.
And we are going to be actively investigating Chelsea Clinton and whether or not she has nipple rings.
That's right.
I want to see him. We're here in New York City. We're
Big
staying.
show on Saturday with Last
yes.
Podcast on the Left at King's Theater.
Come check us out. It's going to be fucking great. And we're in Philly on Friday, but it won't even matter for you because those tickets are sold out.
Sold out, baby. That's right, man.
And I will be making an appearance as everybody's favorite not president.
Whoa. Who's that going to be? I'm guessing Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep. My favorite guy. You know, you guys, I love him.
Your favorite politician.
I love that guy. He was honestly one of the most powerful one of the most powerful politicians of all time, if you can call him that.
Also, don't forget, we're going to be at the Masonic Lodge on December 21st with Classy Night Out. It's going to be a blast. There's still a couple tickets left for that. That's in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Please join us for that.
All right. Now, this is a lot of news is coming out. Obviously, we celebrated Hunter Biden's freedom.
God damn.
I just love, I love his smile. I love that it's another person related to a president that I could draw his cock by memory. And I really appreciate that about him. We love his energy here.
That's right.
We love what he brings to the table. We think he's a fun guy, and he's going to get out there. And I'm hoping what's Hunter Biden's next steps, Eddie?
Hunter Biden, I'm thinking either WWE or YouPorn.
Wow. Yep. I could see
Imagine
him
if fucking Kim Kardashian.
Can we make this happen?
Can Hunter Biden start dating Kim Kardashian? New sex tape.
See, I feel like even Kim Kardashian's old. I think we need somebody new. I think that he needs to go steal Bianca Censori.
Who's
from
that?
Yee. Kanye.
Oh my God.
New nipples out lady.
Dude, I mean, honestly.
I feel scared for her. She makes me feel kind of uncomfortable.
Man, do you think Hunter Biden's strapped right now?
Like a gun?
A dildo.
He's a huge penis. He doesn't need one. He really doesn't need one.
Imagine if he had one like on his back, though. You could just strap on his back.
Yeah,
so
and
he
he
could, like fuck two
pop there.
chicks.
Come on now. Come on. Hop on the small of my back. Hop on the small of my damn back. I want you to come on the small of my damn back.
Ah, yes. Good old free Hunter Biden.
Yeah, I love that he's out there, and I love that he's gonna fuck your wife. He's gonna fuck your wife. He's gonna ruin a dinner reservation, and I love that for him. He gets to be out there. You know what? Also, fight Mike Tyson.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
Hunter Biden should fight Mike Tyson, and then when the winner of that fights Donnie Trump Jr.
Wow. Man.
I think that's the way to do this. Come on, let's just turn it all into a big, giant, soul-sucking, empty entertainment venture.
Oh my God. He should know who he should fuck is Guilfoyle.
Oh yeah,
That'd be a really great move for him.
she's very skinny.
Very skinny. Maybe too skinny for him.
She creeps me out.
Yeah. Oh, that's her whole thing.
She creeps me out. She's very frightening. Speaking of frightening,
Okay.
big news. So not just this is the second big news.
Are we going to skip updates?
Well, the updates I have. I mean, this is pretty
Orcas are wearing
important.
salmon hats again.
Well, the orca, yes, that is true.
That's a huge update.
All right, let's do.
I feel
no,
like
you're right.
we're
I'm
the
sorry.
ones who
You're right.
I feel like the orcas have been listening to our show. They've only been going up in popularity since we've been talking about them.
I mean,
we brought up the salmon hats months ago.
We did.
And now, guess what? Wearing them again. Back in style, dude.
I mean, it's like when you walk around New York City and everybody's dressed like it's Kramer versus Kramer. Everybody is dressed like it's an episode. They're all like NPCs from the background of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
But yes, it is true. Orcas are wearing salmons again on their heads after a 37-year gap. I found it interesting is that in 1987, I was reading a cool article about this, is that apparently they do sort of. They don't really know the source of why. They know that they have communities.
It's fad. It's a style.
But they said that there actually might be a real reason too, is that they were at a time period, 1987, when it happened, was a time when this group, this pod, the K pod or whatever, was in this harbor and there was an overabundance of salmon. So part of them thinks that maybe some of the behavior is literally salmon storage on the edge of their heads, and that they think
We'll get to it later. Type of deal.
And then they also think now the reason why that's actually coming back is is kind of interesting is that now it's the J pod, I think is what they're called, that are now doing it, and they're saying that they think that some of those guys used to be members of K pod.
Oh,
So it's like they're bringing back old. It's like they're retcon.
that's fucking.
They're
cool.
bringing it back.
They're nostalgic.
It's nostalgic again. The member berries.
That's amazing.
That's all it is.
I love my orcas. Congrats on the salmon. Salmon probably easy to catch.
Oh, it's also
by the
very
time they
expensive
get
right
to
now.
the ocean, they're slower because they've been working so hard. Their skin's off, So I think that easy to catch. Wear them as a hat.
He's just making judgment calls about salmon, and I'm not going to do that to you.
I love salmon. We both had salmon for lunch.
We did, and he got a bigger piece.
That's right.
I watched him get a bigger piece.
I should have gotten the bigger piece.
Why?
Because I'm bigger than you and I need more food.
But I'm just as dense.
Yes, you're just as dense, but I need more salmon than you do. And I think I could have went for more, to be honest with you.
I know. Yeah, of course. I eat 1.5 pounds at home. In one plank. It's not good. But this is one update. The other update, there is another update, which you're not going to be happy with.
What's this one?
Our favorite lady, the sexiest person in the influencer world, Chris Chan.
Oh,
Might be a mummy. We are looking at it right now. Chris Chan has made a bit of what they're calling a coquettish statement about maybe being a mommy, saying that they are now they've been seen regularly at the same con I was with last time with a really good friend of mine, Ked Cadet, who runs these cons. Like they went, like this is the same time when Chris Chan just showed up at that place I was at in Raleigh last January. You remember that?
no.
Do you remember when I was saying that
I just learned about Chris Chan on the show a couple months ago, that their existence.
Dude, I think we talked a little bit about this, about how Chris Chan was at this Comic-Con, this Animate Con in Raleigh that I went to, and
Did you put a baby in them?
she were there. no, they can't hold the baby yet. She's got a girlfriend that goes by the name of Flutter. At the time, remember
God.
I told, yeah, it's gross. It's not good. It's not good. But
My favorite Robin Williams film.
Christian, again, and I can't wait to tell Dave Willis this, because at the time I was trying to explain to the crew from Aqua Teen, you might not want to be hanging with Christian, this person that's going to come. And they were like, who? And then I described Christian to them. They're like, oh, we met them today. And they are very strange. And I was like, big fans of Aqua Teen. And then they brought Christian, then brought her new girlfriend, Flutter, to the Anime Raleigh Con today. Like literally it was like 2 days ago. I saw the same pictures. Guess who was in the background of all of them?
You?
Dave Willis.
Oh!
He was in the background of every one of those pictures of Christian and Flutter. And he is gonna love that. Now,
Another
Christian,
Flutter. That's
that is actually, I would call, she is definitely another Flutter. Christine Chandler, also known as Chris Chan, was seen out and about with their new girlfriend. Now, we don't know whether or not Flutter's a girlfriend.
They were in jail.
No. So the story was that Chris Chan was accused of doing full court press incestuals upon their mother. She apparently did a sexual assault to her mother. The charges were dropped by her dementia-ridden mother. So those charges were dropped. Now, that was kind of put together. I forgot the name of the troll. It was Isabella Jenke, who was this horrible, horrible person that it seems put Chris Chan up to either do it for real or just talk about it and put it in writing, which got them arrested. Then they were released because the charges were dropped. Now they are out. They are strange, obviously, but looks to be happily in love. If you look at this, they are being, again, very, very coy about it. But you see a picture of, it's Christian with a young, very, very young lady by the name of Flutter that
tiny,
according to internet rumors, comes from big money. Doesn't need Christian's influence, which makes it pure.
Is Chris Chan a get? Are they like a hot commodity, or is this like,
look at her?
It's a fucking nightmare human.
No, Eddie.
Oh my God.
Absolutely not. But they were just talking about this a little bit. We're going to move on right now. I'm just saying that it turns out, but according to Christian, they made a statement about them possibly being pregnant. And that statement is rather vague, according to Christian. When the child is actually coming into play for somewhere around that point, or I just might keep y'all in the dark and let y'all know and wait till after the child is born. That's word for word. The statement. So, Christian, congratulations. I hope she is a feminine child.
I hope she's an abortion.
We'll see. I don't know if we're going to get there. I don't know if we're going to get all the way there. Christian first has to run for House of Representatives, which I will be proudly voting for the first trans member of the House of Representatives.
Oh, yeah.
By voting for Christian. Is that
Might
true?
as well at this point. No, there's someone in there now.
Who's in there?
I don't know their name, unfortunately.
You fucking piece of fucking shit. How fucking dare you? Sarah McBride this year.
Yes.
Worked. Congrats, Sarah McBride. I won't take that from you.
You can't take it from them.
I can do a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, they're telling them they can't use the bathroom already.
And I just am so we got to move past because
Absolutely.
I can't.
This isn't that show.
Talk about that. It makes me that everybody's really stupid and it's a fucking massive waste of time. And they should just the idea of telling someone where they can go to the bathroom makes me want to fucking flip out.
It's weird to have a news show when I refuse to read the news these days.
Well, it's like we read the real news, Eddie.
That's right. And
such as this extremely, extremely real shit that's going on. We just did a little bit of a breakdown of this on Dan Soder's podcast, but we got to save it for here. I am in New York City during what has been called, what they're trying to say might be a predicted alien invasion. This came from a person by the name of Cliff High. Cliff High predicted this. Now, they did it's a computer scientist known for his past predictions using a tool they called predictive linguistics. High, who previously predicted the 2004 Indonesian tsunami,
Okay.
But that was one.
All right.
And they also
like to
say,
the day, or that was just going to happen?
to the day, and they also said that they called 9/11.
But you can't say you called 9/11 after 9/11.
They said after that they had called it
Plane
before.
hits the building. I called it. It was like,
Yeah.
no, you didn't tell anybody.
This is
if
just-
you didn't tell anyone, then you're a criminal.
Have you
Then you're implicated.
You're correct. But have you seen any of the stuff with LeBron James pretending to have like read or like know things?
No.
That like LeBron James has.
I mean, I
this-
do that all the time.
He has an issue where he has been caught red-handed, not knowing what he's talking about. And he always says, "Oh yeah, I read that. Oh yeah, I'm working on that. Right? I'm always
Of course,
doing
he doesn't know anything. He was a pro basketball player at 18.
He's working
How would he
hard.
know anything?
I like that he's into candles and he is trying to read more.
Yeah.
And I love LeBron James. I love him. I think that in terms of a man to look up to as a business leader and a father and a
I'm wearing
competitor.
my Bron James
I
Miamis
think
right
he's-
now.
He's good to look up to.
Rise from your grave.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. It's so important to remember with the busyness of the holidays, every holiday, Arbor Day, that day about the planet, President's Day. There's so many things to adapt to in this life, and it doesn't follow a perfect plan. God, ruins the whole weekend. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, it can be a space to pause, reevaluate, and adjust to any unexpected changes. With over 30,000 therapists worldwide, BetterHelp is one of the leading online therapy platforms, having served millions of people globally. BetterHelp makes it easier to fit therapy into your routine. You're in good hands, too. BetterHelp therapists have at least 3 years and 1,000 hours of hands-on experience, and hold all required education, training, and certifications. It's easy to do, and the help is better over there. You don't have to navigate life's changes alone. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/lastpod. That's betterhelp.com/lastpod. Summer means freedom. And for adults, summer means work next to freedom. But thanks to Mint Mobile's summer sale, it can almost feel like the work is playtime for the adults. Right now, all of Mint's plans are $15 per month, even unlimited. Free yourself from big wireless and switch to Mint Mobile for high-speed data and coverage on the T-Mobile 5G network. It's so well connected, I could call from anywhere. Deep from well within my bunker, where my AI-fueled robots slowly but surely toil for me, but I know for a fact I'm saving money on my phone plan. Or up above, where I'm training all of my giant Amazon female warriors who will fight in bulletproof mesh. Also, honestly, Mint Mobile's really cheap and it's really reliable, so you should use it. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's mintmobile.com/LPOTL. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's it. There's no catch. Upfront payment of $45 per 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Includes up to 20 gigabyte hotspot. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. Now, according to this guy, so Cliff High talks about, I guess, these what they say is some form of predictive analyst. So this Hyde's predictive system works by analyzing internet data and identifying patterns and language that can indicate major upcoming events, including political changes and natural disasters. His latest claim about an alien invasion has captured significant attention because what he basically said is that when Trump floated that he might be on Rogan.
Well, I mean, of course he was going to be on Rogan.
But there was, there's a couple days where we didn't know whether or not because they were trying to get Kamala and him, and then then Rogan came out and just became a Trumper, and all that shit went down in like 4 days.
Of course he became a Trumper. He came to his studio and did an interview.
He always was, but it's like now we know that Rogan is, but he always was, and then having Trump be there is how we then know that he is for certain that he is, and then it's why he's complicit and why he's to be, and eventually be sort of to blame for everything that's to come. But this guy Donald Trump is like, so they said that according to Cliff High putting to the machines, that if Trump does agree to go on Rogan, and I don't know why, I think it's because this is considered to be a high benchmark for audience, like 20 million people about listening to Rogan, I would say, it's close to rivaling Howard Stern at his peak, which is probably one of the most listened to shows in modern history.
It's crazier with Rogan, though, because with Stern, he was the only thing people could listen to.
Well, also, he did it in the OG way where they had a spread from terrestrial radio station to terrestrial radio station. It's different, but it's just maybe that's why he said that when that was triggered, it would trigger a 39-day sequence that would end in an alien invasion. That would be the way we'd see it is a fight between U.S. military and these unknown like crafts or whatever this.
But that didn't happen,
did it? So in the UK for the last 2 weeks, outside of the Lake and Heath, this is an Air Force base, the Royal Air Force Base. They have been getting these drone incursions that they've been calling them drones. This is now all over the place. It happened all over this weekend in New Jersey, Arizona. You need to look at this shit.
Didn't they say, wasn't there a one over Brooklyn?
I didn't see one. I did not see the one over Brooklyn, but I just was watching live footage of New Jersey drones.
Okay.
This literally happened. He said that. So the 39-day, like that time meter ran out December 3rd.
Okay.
So on December 3rd, mysterious drones, this comes from USA Today. Mysterious drones have been reported flying over parts of New Jersey in recent weeks, leading to an investigation involving multiple police agencies, even the FBI. So it's legit. It hit
How
the news.
big are the drones?
They say that they're about the size of sedans.
Oh,
and
that's
they are
huge.
And they are weirdly shaped. They look like stingrays.
Okay.
They have an odd assortment of lights, different colored lights, and they keep showing up in front of the airport. Now, this is images and footage of the drones. They've been circulating online. We saw these. This was in Morris County. They've emerged from multiple counties: Morris County, Somerset, Warren, and Sussex counties. They have no idea what they are. They were first spotted on November 18th. This is just the New Jersey drones. The UK drones have also been seen for the last 2 weeks. And now the UK stuff is getting so hot and bothered that they're starting to shut down civilians filming the drones. You have to look at the footage. The key is to really see what this shit looks like.
Okay.
And the stuff over... The stuff over, not just Arizona. The Arizona stuff is also wild. Look at this video. This happened 3 days ago.
Okay.
Look at this massive object.
Yeah, that's clear as day.
This is, and you're going to see
three objects.
Dude, it's not going to even be one. Watch this. So it looks like it's three separate objects. You see this big, massive kind of squiggly light by a little red light and this other light on top of it. What you're going to now see is these other lights. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit so you can see. You can see the guy now, he see how this other light has popped up?
Okay.
This light?
Were any of those helicopters investigating?
No. And then you're going to watch it slowly but surely. It's one object, buddy.
Oh, you think that's one object?
Yeah.
And it's in Arizona.
It is
where
one,
the Phoenix lights
you see
were.
how it forms a darkened triangle?
Cool.
It is one giant object. It is very, very, very similar to the Phoenix lights.
I have a theory on whenever we see stuff like this, like, you know, like I said, I'm still dipping my toe into aliens and ufology and all that stuff. So I feel like I almost have like a clearer view of it because I don't know too much information. And and it,
exactly.
like,
Yeah, you're just not as bogged down.
I think
as
that
I am.
whenever you see stuff like this, it's actually like a malfunction on their part.
They actually talk about this. They do talk about this within circles about the idea of, let's say, this is highly protracted. There's a completely there's no reality to this, but it's a thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they are actually biological creatures.
Okay.
Right, like let's say one of the things we talked about this today on Soder's episode, but it's what I hold is that everything is real in terms of if one thing is real, everything is real. So I think that not only do they live in the ocean, they also come from other planets. They're also interdimensional. They're also us from the future, and they're also they are.
Yeah, there's multiple different races
layers
from different places.
Yes.
Yeah,
but let's say they're biological ones. That's real. Let's say we think like people. And the goal is for it to be a recon mission, right? That's ostensibly why they're doing these things. They're going to go, they're looking out into the various folds of the universe to find resources. There's always that kind of story that they use. Independence Day famously uses it with they've run out of resources, so they run here to get ours.
Yeah.
But who would you send across the universe to go look for shit?
A drone.
I think that's one unmanned.
Yeah.
Or an idiot.
You would send that. Well, first thing we sent into space was a dog. A dog, yeah.
You'd send somebody you could afford to lose out there. This is an A-team.
Yeah, you think so?
I think that if you get here, you were sent here to get away from your family.
I mean, Columbus was B team.
He was B team.
He was B team. Italy's like, go fuck.
Yes.
We're going with Americo Vespucci.
He's B team.
He was B team.
Yep. So it's like maybe these guys are B team. If that's one of the angles. But look at this. This was also seen 2 days over Jersey. Again,
It looks like a big thing.
It is one big object. Now, we talked a little bit last week about the UAP congressional hearing. We're going to go into more detail over the next couple of weeks about what a congressional hearing is, all that type of shit. But they talked about how some of this stuff is obviously retrofitted human technology. But this fucking ain't.
I mean, it's just lights, though.
I know, but it's what the lights are. They don't know what the living fuck they are. They are thick, dude.
So they were only up for one night and they were gone the next day?
No, they've been saying that they've been coming for repeat performances. People are going out like they're for the UK. They've put out a live stream. I found it on Reddit. They keep shutting them down. There are live streams of Lakenheath that you can go watch, and they've been calling them. They've been saying, "Here they come. They're coming now." And then you watch these little points of light, and they're not. They keep saying that they're researching this stuff, and the only answer that they can come back with is they seem to not be dangerous. So they're up there. But the ones in Jersey, man, some of these ones in Jersey are physically they are there. They look like actual. I don't know how to describe it. They look like little planes. They look like there's a reason why they're calling them drones.
Look at this is the Brooklyn NYC November 12th footage that I saw the other day. I don't know what's real and what's not real. It all looks like it's easily made. So, obviously I don't know for sure, but yeah, there's Brooklyn, there's some weird object over Brooklyn. I don't know where. There it is.
There it is. Yeah. A metal sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. They're coming.
Well,
Who cares though, right?
Well, I don't think that. How do you put it? It's not that I don't hear. There's one UAP flying over Mexico last night. Look at this fucking thing. What's that? That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's
it's just ramping up like a mother.
But do you think it's ramping up because we are getting better with drones and people just think that our personal drones are fucking UAPs?
This is a question that we have to figure out. This is a question we have to figure out.
I think there's just more and more drones everywhere, and all of a sudden now there's more UAPs.
It's just that they look like they don't look like anything that anybody has. Yeah. That's what's fucked up. is that they don't look like anything, Eddie. They don't look like other planes. We don't know where they're coming from. They're saying that we can't find their origin of flight. They don't know what direction they're coming from. They're just popping up in the sky. They're not like, that's what's fucked. That's why there's also a part of me that wonders if it's a fully natural phenomena. If the stuff that comes out of the ocean is like literally another type of animal or something that we just don't physically understand. We just don't understand.
Like the abyss?
So maybe. I have dreams about the abyss all the time.
I love the abyss.
I always have dreams where that is a common occurrence for me for dreams that I've fallen into a big like ocean and I can breathe the water.
That's fun.
Maybe it's because I'm a fish.
You may be part fish. Who knows?
Yeah,
Definitely a little bit of a walrus.
Whatever, dude. Oh, God.
Man, I don't know. I mean, but what? They're doing nothing. What are they doing? Just observing?
They don't know what to do.
Hanging out?
Dude, they literally don't know what the fuck to do. Look at this. This is what they're talking about. This is over Jersey. See this weird ass configuration. It looks like a natural formation. Like it doesn't look.
And it is moving.
It is moving and it's swirling and the fucking like you see that's solid as fuck.
Yeah.
Like what is this shit? Like legitimately, it's just I don't know, man, because it is ramped up noticeably.
Okay.
In the last month.
So do you have any theories? You keep saying I don't know, but like,
well, if it could possibly be, I mean, all of our audience is gonna be like, you know how much of our audience half them hate that shit. So it's so hard to like.
I mean, I hate it too, but I'm doing my best to learn and be a part of it.
Look at the news and tell me it's not going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the difference. It's like when the legit news stands there, like not even the funny, silly news. You have two anchors, like you're watching in New Jersey, and that New Jersey, these two anchors are openly arguing about what it is, and they're all like they're talking to the police and they're talking to the FBI. The police are asking people in New Jersey to tell them what it is. They don't know what so they're all like that's what's hard is that you'd expect it because obviously a lot of it does end up getting debunked, which is good, but they try to do it kind of quickly, and it seems to be coming faster than they can debunk it.
Yeah.
And it's, what if we made a big mistake on November 5th?
Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with that shit.
I don't think so.
Coincidence.
Yeah, I honestly do think there's a lot of people that want to attach it to it, and I don't want to attach it to it because I don't think that I don't think in the end, like, if they didn't come for Hitler, if they literally didn't come for Hitler, like, they're not coming for a president.
They don't understand the news. They don't understand English.
Then why is it happening now? Why would it be happening now?
To me, why would it be happening now? I think that it's always happened. That we have more cameras than ever. I think we have more drones than ever. I think there's more technology than ever. So I think there's a lot more things being mistaken as UFOs.
But we had that 5 years ago. We had the same stuff.
Yeah.
5 years ago. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Don't you think it goes in fads?
It does.
You know,
famously, it goes in fads. They call them flaps. Yeah. UFOs are, they go in waves. It is very, very all the time.
And if there's like 3 shark attacks next week, we're gonna forget about this shit.
But dude, this is why it's weird, man. It's because of the way they blink.
Yeah. And they are in a situation like the Phoenix
They're in
Lights.
a line.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And that's why they keep, and I guess that my main issue truly is the fact that they're calling them drones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that if they weren't calling them drones, look at this one.
Well, it's the ultimate.
This is the one I saw. Look at this one.
I mean, but you
this one looks like a plane. Yeah. This one literally looks like a plane, but it's not one.
Yeah, no, it's mimicking a plane.
That's fucking frightening, right? That is frightening. That's weird as fuck.
And this is on the actual news.
This is on the news. This isn't one of my silly little websites. This is on the fucking NBC News. So whatever it is, even though let's just say I'm not going to put them above them. I'm not going to put the media above being full of absolute shit.
Yes.
But this is pretty interesting. I don't know. Everyone's going to be yelling. Everybody debunks. Everybody's so smart, Eddie. I know. The Reddit's so smart. All the people out there are so smart. They know so much better. So I know you're all cursing at me and calling me an idiot, but I do think that maybe there might be something there. But just go on, just living your life. It does technically change nothing, so it doesn't really matter.
What would it take for people as a whole to believe? Other than like Trump shaking hands with a fucking alien.
They don't think I wouldn't believe. I believe it less if Trump did it. I think that we are past that point. I don't think that we'd ever believe it. I think that it would have to literally take a mass actual invasion for people to think it's actually real. And I think that if it happens in a subtle way, people will acclimate to it so fast that it also won't matter.
Yeah. Do you look in the sky all the time?
All the time.
Trying to find something?
Every time when I'm in a plane, when I'm out anywhere in the country,
you found nothing.
I've never seen anything.
You've never seen anything?
No.
I had a dream we saw something recently.
What did we see?
We saw a little light in the sky that zipped.
It could fucking happen this weekend. It's all over the place. But I don't know why. SideStoriesLPOTL@gmail.com. Why do you think, if it's real, let's just cut all the people who don't think it's real. You just don't pay attention to that. For those of you that think it's real, why now? Why would there be an uptick?
Yeah.
We'll find out. We will fucking find out. I put it to the audience. New DB Cooper alert. This guy's not anything. I barely want to cover this story. It's just in the news, so I just figure that we should just at least talk about how like the family of a guy by the name of Richard McCoy was this family is fucking certain that this man was DB Cooper because he also got arrested for a skyjacking, I guess just months after the DB Cooper thing, and they found
so that would assume that DB Cooper lived then.
Yes, and that they found they say that they have his parachute that was retrofitted specifically, and it could not be anybody else's parachute according to this family. And they had to wait for their mom to die to talk about it, because they're more than certain she's involved.
Oh, because she had the money.
Yeah.
But DB Cooper jumped out of 32,000 feet?
No, it was like lower than that. I think that's the reason why it was so dangerous, is because it was. I don't remember all of the.
Wouldn't he just
details.
Freeze? It's cold.
I think that he died.
Yes,
I personally think that he died. But they
never found anything. They never found the cash. Were they over the ocean?
No, they were in a mountain. If he splatted into a side of a mountain and a bunch of birds took that money and made fucking like nests with it, as far as I'm concerned. But they keep pushing it, because there was a book, DB Cooper, the real McCoy, that does talk about this being the actual DB Cooper, that McCoy was the real DB Cooper. But the family sued them.
This family did?
Yes, sued the author of that book, and they got it shut down.
Okay.
So, I mean,
so they even said themselves it's not true.
They do. Because I think it's because the mother, that's the only thing that makes me interested. It's because the mother has something to hide.
They should have to give the money back to the guy they sued if they're going to come out and say that it is their father now. I'll tell you that much.
I think that's why they're trying to do this, is they're trying to get money, because I think that money's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think they got any of that DB Cooper money, because it was like $75,000 100 years ago.
Yeah, that's not too much.
No, I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but it's not enough. And also DB Cooper, people love the story of DB Cooper, and I think that people like it because he got away with free ass money. And people like when somebody gets away with free ass money.
Well, and also just jumping out of a commercial airliner.
There's something that people love and are fascinated by DB Cooper.
Yeah. I mean, I like a good bank robbery, I wish that like there was still a chance for criminals to commit crimes. There's too many cameras. There's no the playing field isn't level anymore.
Because as far as I'm concerned, rob as many banks as you want.
Oh yeah,
rob stores.
As long as you don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, of course. Just don't hurt people. Like, banks are insured. Stores are
major
insured.
Banks. Not like, I don't want no credit unions.
Even them.
No. I respect the credit union.
You respect your credit union. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get into the fucking bank business and you want to be innocent about it? That don't work, buddy. All right, your fucking hands are covered in blood too, credit unions. All right, you're just as complicit. The only thing that's not complicit, pure, raw, uncut diamonds.
Oh, yeah. TD Banks fucked again. They got caught embezzling over $1 billion. They're motherfuckers.
Of our own. Man, you remember when you go to TD Bank? That was my favorite because we used to go because that you used to bring your change in.
Yes.
And then you used to go put your change in.
I like playing the change, and you try to guess, and there was that little girl who's like, "No, you don't know what you got."
Is that real? Still?
What?
The change machine?
I don't know. I stopped going to TD Bank after they stole from my mother.
Yeah.
Those
Yes.
motherfuckers.
You remember they used to give us piggy banks though?
Yeah, they did. But that was back when they were
New.
There was a different one. There was a blue. They were blue, and then they turned into TD Bank.
Yeah, what were they?
Nah, who gives a shit? You're fucking assholes.
Hey, you're here to hear us struggle through trying to remember something. Fucking, how dare you criticize us?
Yeah. Well, you know, as long. Do you think that DB Cooper could have been scooped up by aliens?
No. You fucking piece of shit. No. DB Cooper's fucking, I think he's grease.
Yeah, he is grease.
I think he's a wet spot.
A shit spot in a mountain.
Yeah.
Rise from your grave.
Woo hoo, woo,
Yeah.
woo,
Yeehaw! Bang! 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 Bang!
Man, we got our Omaha steak boxes in today.
My Omaha steak box arrived, 4-hour personal experience, and I gotta say, just opening it up made me excited. The steam of the dry ice, the gleam of all of the meat products. And you know what it has is one of my favorite things is my selection. It's like, because obviously I love a big steak,
Yeah.
but they do get the little baby steaks, the little
Little poppers.
sirloins, those little poppers. You could eat
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them in a go.
Feel like if
That's
steaks were oysters.
That's like my favorite because they're good for breakfast. You can do 5 or 6 in a go. Go to Omaha Steaks. This is not even just like, yeah, sure they gave us meat and yeah, sure they pay us money, but honestly, they're really good meat.
Yeah, you like fat dogs, and I ain't talking about regular dogs. I'm talking about these
Hot
hot
dogs.
dogs. Man, those hot dogs, they've been chunky.
They are thick as Andre the Giant's fingers.
Honestly, I'm like worried about where I'm going to get a bun that can support these thick dogs.
I'll show you where to get one.
Thank you.
Try the Burger Perfection flight at omahasteaks.com today. That's 20 premium steak burgers for just $79.99. Plus get $35 off with promo code LEFT. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code LEFT for $35 off at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go and get yourself some meat. Most of us picked a bank at 16 and never looked back. Sound familiar? That's where Chime comes in. They're not like traditional old banks who charge fees and gatekeep perks and rewards. Chime offers the most rewarding, fee-free banking, all with no overdraft fees, no monthly fees, no minimum balance fees. You get 5% cash back on Chime Card in a category of choice, like gas or groceries, all while building credit through regular, everyday spending with no credit check. And you can also grow your money faster with a savings rate that's 9 times the national average. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free with America's #1 choice for banking. Head to chime.com/left. That is chime.com/left. Sign up now. It only takes a few minutes. Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services and Chime Card provided by Chime's bank partners. Qualifying direct deposits required. Terms and limits apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. In the United States of America, there's a break-in every 26 seconds. That means somewhere, right now, an intruder is getting closer. The problem is most security systems only alert you after a break-in has already started. That's too late. Choose SimpliSafe to secure your home. Using the Outdoor Camera Series 2 and advanced AI alerts, SimpliSafe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them, stopping crimes before it starts. That's a real peace of mind. They've got a really great security system that makes sure people don't get in your house or it makes a big noise. And to me, that's a big deal for me, is that it protects all of our yelling with a siren in our studio, which is one of the most important things that can be protected. I don't care if thieves come and kidnap us. I don't care if marauders come and steal our staff and bring them to another country against their will. As long as our words aren't affected, as long as our precious data isn't affected. And SimpliSafe does that. And for that, I say, God bless you, SimpliSafe. God bless you. God bless you, Simply Safe. God bless you. Experience greater peace of mind with Simply Safe, now available with an exclusive discount for our listeners. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/LPOTL. That's half off at simplysafe.com/LPOTL. There's no safe like Simply Safe. All right, let's see what else we got here. What else we got here?
Do we have any? We got some UFO mail.
I mean, we do have some UFO. I'm going to go into a little bit. I was just trying to think of there was the one story, because this story is like a nothing burger with the Thanksgiving. He said that he couldn't. The guy killed his brother accidentally on Thanksgiving because he says he sneezed too much, and so. But then you looked at it. I thought it was like a really good killing. I thought it was like a strangling or a stabbing. But then he just accidentally knocked him over and he hit his head, and then he had to call it.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't.
Yeah, that's an accident.
It's not exciting. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? Other people that missed 9/11. You remember we talked about on Side Stories a couple weeks ago, we talked about people that missed 9/11, like because you brought up the alligator attack that guy got ate on 9/11 and how like he got to live a blissful life. You know who else who didn't know? James Cameron.
Okay.
Because where was he? At everybody else's favorite disaster, the Titanic.
That's nice.
He was under the water at the Titanic. Missed 9/11, came back up being like, what I miss? They said a land-based Titanic. And you know what actually made me upset? He didn't immediately go look at it. Because that's a land Titanic.
Oh.
You could get there by car. 9/11.
Yeah. Well,
like 9/11. You
what's he
can
gonna
drive to 9/11.
Well, not when you're in the middle of the ocean.
Dude, get on a boat. You're already on one. Come back. Fucking go to New York. Take a picture of the new Titanic. That's a ground floor Titanic. You're getting in right now. You get to see it at the top. You get to tell everybody you were there. You get to take pictures. Dine off of that.
Yeah.
Rudy Giuliani should still have goodwill to this day, but he ruined it.
God, both him and Chris Christie like had goodwill because of the disasters and immediately destroyed it.
Yeah, because it turns out the disasters was them after all.
Woo!
Rudy Giuliani was his own 9/11.
Bill Paxton was the one that told James Cameron.
Yeah, and
about
you imagine that when he came out of the water, Bill Paxton just said, hey, James, guess what? It's game over, man.
Game over, man.
Game over, man.
They fucking flew two planes
They're
into the
coming
towers.
for our buildings, man. We got to get out of our buildings, man.
I got a little dick.
Yeah, you say, and then Bill. Yeah, I love the fact that it was Bill Paxton. And then someone else wrote an email. I forgot what I was saying about like if you could just miss 9/11, how nice that was.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Although I feel like if you missed it for a couple days and then you found out about it, it'd be even more depressing. Because then you just feel like a fucking idiot.
I guess.
Like, what's going on with my life?
There's a part of me that would think like, still got it.
Yeah.
I could definitely not remember this. I could definitely not remember this.
Should we get to one of these UFO stories?
I got a couple of them. All right, let me listen to this. We got a couple of good ones here. We got some good longer form letters.
All right.
And I wanted to read because I wanted to read this first one and not the other UFO because I'm in a UFO mood. I haven't seen any yet. I've had people, but also people have just been texting me all day.
Yeah. Also, be on the lookout. If you see anything, please let us break it for you.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
I actually got a lot of footage also recently. I've gotten a lot of footage, but I'm saving them for my man.
Personal footage from people?
Yes.
Also, if you know how to make some fake footage, send that too.
Don't muddy the waters. The CIA already has enough fun doing that. All right, let's get to some of these.
It would be good to see some fake footage, though, that people make in order to determine what's real and what is fake.
I will say I have seen a lot of fake footage.
Yeah, so have I, through you.
Some of what I have shown you is just subtler than you want it to be, which I do understand. We all don't want it to be subtle. We want it to be forthright.
Yeah.
Here we
Now,
go.
do you think like they would walk around, or is this just like, are they globs of jelly? Like, what the, you know?
One of my feelings is that the ships themselves are the aliens. They're not piloted by things inside of it.
Okay, like Nope.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the things that we're looking at are literally the aliens.
All right, that's cool.
And I think that they are trying to look like our stuff.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, look at a stealth bomber.
Yep.
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Very similar. I know, man. I've seen a stealth bomber up close.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking wild.
I want
just
one.
cruising real slow, too.
Yeah,
and
dude.
it was just like, it looked like it was just floating.
Yeah, I want to scare somebody in a plane.
Do you think that's where we got the technology from for
That's
the
what they
stealth
say.
bomber?
Well, that's one of the things they say.
silent.
But it's the cloaking technology, and it's whatever these, what was it, the TR-38, I think, is another example that they said is going to be a triangle-shaped UFO.
Okay.
That is what is it, the TR-30 something? Yeah, the TR-3B. Does America have a reverse-engineered UFO? This is what they say. They call this an anti-gravity spacecraft.
Okay.
But we don't know yet quite what it is.
And what like keeps them invisible? Like giant ghillie suits?
Yes. Yes. They know it's them fucking with lights. They're fucking with imagery. All right, so let's get to some listener emails. Around a year ago, I was working as a freelance gaffer in Los Angeles when I was offered a job on a low-budget indie documentary centered around psychics in Sedona, Arizona.
Congrats.
Hey, this is where we all make our money. I took the job, thinking it would be a fun excuse to get a paycheck, see Arizona, and entertain myself at the expense of a couple of phony psychics. Though there was a fair amount of bullshit and charlatans among the psychics we interviewed, I am writing about an indisputable experience I had while interviewing one specific psychic that fundamentally shifted my worldview. During this part of the documentary, we were to accompany one of the psychics on something called a vortex tour. One of the big spiritual tourism draws to Sedona are these spiritual vortexes that are supposed to enhance your spiritual energy. Our guide was a guy who went by the Hindu name Bana, despite being a tall white dude from Portland with a youth pastor vibe.
Oh.
That's the, Bana is also the American Bono.
Oh, okay.
He carried a guitar just like Bono and kept saying, "Send it." If there was anyone I expected to guide me to a life-changing spiritual experience, it was not him.
It was like our guide in Hawaii, Taj.
Yeah, Taj.
Yeah. It's like, come on, you're from North Carolina.
Your name's Ryan.
Yeah, Todd.
Yeah. He took us on a short hike up a small hill called Baby Bell, slightly off the main trail. During the hike, we were interviewing him, shooting B-roll, etc. And so it was the lighting guy. I was very much in work mode our entire ascent. When we reached the top of the hill, Bana had the entire crew stop working for his demonstration. He had us stand in a circle rimming the top of the hill, facing away from each other and toward the Sedona landscape.
God, I love rimming a hill.
Nothing, especially in a group. And then I'll meet Hill's father.
Yeah.
There was nothing that seemed to set the top of this hill apart from any of the other. No crystals, altars, carvings, anything else. Just dirt, plants, and sky. He instructed us all to breathe in and exhale, then proceeded to strum his guitar twice. I focused on a faraway mountain range, fully expecting to have a nice little break before getting back to work. That is not what happened. Almost instantly, my vision changed to what I can only describe as a high-definition filter, similar to the crystal clear effect people get when consuming marijuana, paired with a blurry vignetting effect. Before I could even process what was happening, I started to see every possible iteration of a mountain forest Mother Earth spirit flashing frame by frame as visualizations until they became one. It wasn't quite a hallucination. If you can imagine in your head a cube floating in front of you, it was very similar to that. The difference was I was not in control of the visualization. These visualizations were paired with an innate understanding that whatever this entity was introducing itself to me. I would describe it as a loving mother's energy. It began to communicate with me without the use of words. It was as though thoughts, ideas, and intent were transferred to me with little to no room for misinterpretation. Most notably, it seemed to lack any kind of emotion, not in a heartless way, but in a precise yet loving way. It began with the classic, "Don't be afraid. I am not here to hurt you," followed by "Everything as is as it should be." Nothing is good nor evil. It just exists. An instant understanding of the oneness of everything. Before I knew what was happening, I felt my head turn from the mountain ranges I was looking at and focus on a particular rock spire to my right. When I say focused, it was as if I mentally zoomed into the spires dozens of miles away. This entity began comparing me to this spire, how it was shaped by the wind and the rain, but still stood strong against the elements, similar to how I've endured the hardships in my own life. Because the entity could see and communicate their understanding of specific hardships back to me, I began to get emotional. I am not a very emotional person, so I instinctively repressed them, prompting the entity to tell me that it was okay to cry. I began to feel the sensation of tears on my face. When I reached up to wipe them away, I realized they weren't tears at all. My face was dry, and it seemed as though the sensation of tears was being simulated by the wind, almost as if small bursts of compressed air were being shot on my face. After this incredibly personal and emotional message, the entity asks if I would like to ask it anything. I would like to keep my requests private since they are deeply personal to me. What I will say is that the answers to my questions were given to me in a cryptic visualization of little beings made of blue light with veins of white light pulsing through them. I have yet to figure out what those mean. And just like that, it was over. The experience could not have lasted more than 10 minutes, though my perception of time was very warped, so I'm not sure. Before we descended the mountain, I had the biggest, almost involuntary shit-eating grin on my face, to the point that other members of the crew were commenting on it. I found it difficult to speak for almost our entire descent.
Sounds like you sat on a peyote cactus.
It does sort of sound like... I mean, when I had my truly last full ego-destroying trip, it is like that. I think you can trip naturally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my flashback, man. I ate so much acid when I was a kid. It's like, where is this? Where I thought I used it as an investment.
When I'm really,
I go to concerts. I don't eat acid. I want my flashback.
I have found
I saw David Gilmour a couple of weeks ago. Nothing.
Yeah, you don't remember any of that shit. I would say get to meditating. Meditating is what allows me to feel sort of a natural buzz. And then, you know what's also really helps with it? Couple Bud Lights.
Yeah.
Now, really gets you set. Really gets you set in a meditative mood. All right, let's do one more of these UFO encounters.
All right.
I was out in my backyard smoking a cigarette.
Fuck
nice.
yeah, dude. Good
Fuck
for
yes.
you.
Miss it. Waiting for the dog to do his business. My whole life. When I noticed the constellation Orion in the sky, maybe a bit brighter than normal. It caught my eye, and I stood watching for a few minutes.
Orion was out hard when we were in Humboldt. I don't know if you noticed. It was there.
I saw his dick.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. But he was like, look at this. Check it out.
That made me weird. I didn't realize he'd be moving around. That's what we saw.
Yeah, I heard they're actually going to change the name of Orion to Hunter Biden.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
Great,
Big huge dick, and then he had that little line of stars that look like the crack pipe.
You know that Hunter Biden's dick can actually do cocaine.
Wow!
Yeah. It's
Pardon
pretty great.
him again.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I'd like to meet Hunter Biden. All right.
Imagine that though, if you're doing blow with someone and they put it out and they're fucking snorting up with their dick. You're just like, God damn.
Wow.
America.
Can I vote for you for anything? All right. So up in the sky. So the Orion was a bit brighter. It caught my eye and I stood watching for a few minutes. I began to notice some movement in the stars. It seemed like the figure itself was waving or wiggling a little bit, like it was twerking. Like a person holding an uncomfortable pose for too long. My mind went to UFO. But if so, this was like a projected illusion to distract or enchant me. I felt like this was something beyond that, more than a visitor. Something very old, here long before and long after us. Suddenly, the stars representing his hands dropped to the belt level.
Okay.
The head star shifted a bit, and I could tell this was a humanoid figure standing at rest. Finally, I also knew somehow the head star was a face looking directly at Earth, looking directly at me, and it knew I was looking right back at it. Orion's left hand began to shift up and slightly to the west. It quickly returned to its original position near the base of the belt. It returned again. The star hand seemed to wave in and out of the belt area repeatedly for around 2 minutes. The head star began to shudder, and from Orion's belt erupted an aurora borealis-like plume of prismatic blob, which flowed outward and coalesced into twisted ropes that grew larger in my vision until I felt my balance failing, and I was suddenly laying in the wet grass, kicking my legs up to protect my face from the stellar rainbow jizz. I writhed on the ground, wailing Orion as it washed over me, warm at first, but becoming cold surprisingly fast. I laid there, afraid to move and afraid to open my eyes, until I started getting chilly, and I stole a peek. The sky looked normal. I wasn't covered in space goo, and I had lost my cigarette and put my elbow in dog shit from writhing around. I am still unsure if this was a nuts and bolts UFO trying to psychically invade me, or an interdimensional trickster figure taking the form of Orion. Please share this story and help me unlock the meaning of this experience.
Sounds like he had a stroke or a UTI and was just hallucinating.
Who knows? You know, but then is a hallucination not real if you're seeing it?
It's not.
You're right.
It's a hallucination.
That, you're correct.
Yeah.
But if it's sucking your dick, that's as real as it gets, buddy. And you just got Biden. All right? 'Cause that's right, man. You never know. You never know. I got to go down there. I love every day knowing that I get my crack rock from my local crack guy.
Yeah.
He gets it from these farms upstate. And then I love, then I laugh, taking my like freshly made, I got my little picnic basket with my rocks in it, my freshly made glass. I go down and I visit the sex workers. They love me. We laugh. And then I live a fun life knowing that I could fucking get off scot-free.
That's right.
Woo, because I'm having too much fun for this to be illegal. Love you, Hunter Biden. Miss you, buddy.
You know what, though? Seriously,
Never
though.
text me anymore.
Yeah, well, old Biden, the president, go ahead and pardon all those people with marijuana charges, too, while you're at it, fucker.
Eddie, let's not get
I'm sorry.
ahead
I just
of
wanted to. I
ourselves,
just wanted
you know?
to say something.
No, let's not ever let's, you know,
If you're gonna do this.
let's not him do something well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, Joe Biden, we're going to miss you.
Yeah, that's right.
And I hope that when you go to heaven, Jimmy Carter's there waiting for you.
Man, you know Jimmy Carter's going to outlive Biden.
It's very possible.
It's definitely Jimmy Carter is like the king of hospice.
They
put a little crown on him and
He
they
won't
run.
quit. He's the Kenan Thompson of hospice. he will not leave. Anything else, Eddie, before we get out of here?
No,
We did our
nothing
plugs
else.
up top.
We did our plugs up
Go
top.
to patreon.com/lastpodcast on the left to watch this horribly filmed version of Side Stories. We're in a hotel room.
Yes, that's right.
And it looks like this. Also, go to lastpodcastleft.com. Buy those tickets. We gave you all the live shows. We show you when we're doing it. So you fucking show up.
Atlanta in January. I can't wait. January 11th at the Coca-Cola Roxy. That's the next one after this. So
And
I'm
still,
super pumped.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this yet.
But there might be another thing in Atlanta.
The day after.
Yeah, keep your
At Dad's
ears
Garage.
paled.
Yes. Because Eddie and I might do a full-on improv show.
Yeah.
And
who
not that
knows?
we've ever done that before.
Yeah, no. So, so keep your ear to the ground. We might do it, we might not, but we're looking to maybe, hopefully, jump in there.
And for you idiots putting your ear to the ground, check your laptop.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not where you're going to get your information from the ground, all right? You're not Pocahontas.
And clean your ears
If you go,
because they're
but
covered in dirt.
safely. Outside. No Q-tips, apparently, even though I do it because I'm a rule breaker.
I can't stop. I'm not stopping.
I put it right in my ear pussy. I don't care that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I know it's wrong.
Yeah. It's like, you're fucking without a condom.
It's my ear.
Yeah, it's my ear.
What do you want from me?
Yeah. One day I'll go get it like dripped out, but for now, I'm stabbing.
If you have so much wax that you have to go to the hospital,
Yeah.
like, that's bad.
Yeah. Also, there's a drum in there. Beat it. The fuck?
Neil Peart it. All right, hail Satan.
Hail Gilbert Gottfried, baby. I found this t-shirt.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just saw that. Great
yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Rock and roll. See you guys next week.
Bye.
This podcast is supported by Nurtec ODT, Rimegepant. We know you didn't ask for an interruption, but migraine doesn't wait for the right moment to interrupt either. It just barges in, takes your time, and throws everything off. So when migraine takes your time, take Nurtec. It's for the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults. Nurtec can provide pain relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Ask your healthcare provider if Nurtec is right for you because your time is for you, not migraine. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. For full prescribing information, call 1-833-4-NERTAC or visit Nurtac.com. All right, back to your podcast, playlist, or whatever's keeping you going today.
Wendy's believes summer should be more fun and less expensive, which is why, for a limited time, they're making their small classic Frosty just $1. Because let's be real, summer and Frosty just go together. So come on down and celebrate $1 Frosty summer at Wendy's with a hot deal on your favorite cool summer treat. But this deal melts away when summer does, so get it while it's hot. Or, cold. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.